Griffin, this is a really hype matchup, and it might be the new era of the telecom war. We had a telecom war. Do we need a name for this battle? Because Damwon and Griffin rule the roost in Korea right now.
It's a good question. I don't think we should force any names. A lot of people are talking about what we should name it, but let's wait and see.
A very hard-fought one game against Hanwha Life in game number 1, but then predictably hard to back it up after the heartbreak of that game. They walk out looking a level above everyone else, and with their next matchup after today against SK Telecom T1's Dream Team.
Looks like it.
It's going to be the victor here, trying to farm it out against Jace. I actually like Jace a lot in this matchup. If I was thinking about stuff that's worked in the past that could lane against Jace, Khan actually led the way with the Gragas top lane. That was actually pretty good. Iceborne Gauntlet Gragas. And being able to just always be in threat range of a body slam or an ult for the side of Griffin.
Nuggery already getting aggressive here onto Sword, wants to lay down the pain up into that rough matchup. Speaking of which, Damwon Gaming starting off strong here.
We could see 3 lanes
fighting.
with a...
Canyon going to be spotted up here, and will he go for the kill here? Sword going to drop down the laser, but not enough mana, so he's just going to push him away from the Krugs and take some...
bot side. Actually, a red buff advantage to Canyon.
Okay, gonna find him here in the brush, and Tarzan, he's going in, has that extra attack speed, and Toby makes his way over to him first. First blood goes over to Tarzan in the solo kill. Now we got everybody coming down here. Nuggery's here, but Toby already picked up the kill, and the TP comes in on Sword. It's a 4-on-4. They're just trying to kill one person as Damwon, but they can't even do that. Tarzan solo finally goes down, as Nuclear is able to pick up the kill, and the rest of Griffin are on the backside. Showmaker, though, coming on in with that teleport, wants to get in range. They're looking for Viper here, but does he have enough mana to get that Arcane Shift to safety? That is the question. Going to be caught short there. Showmaker, the W comes in from Nuclear for the double kill over the course of that time. Welcome 2 kills to the Kai'Sa.
As a Predator can just run at Jace, will he pop it? That was a visual bug. That
was really confusing.
Really funny. And now we're going to see the real thing.
Nuggery just nopes out of there real quick. Says, nuh-uh. Not taking the 2v. Even though Victor was...
Assassinate Ezreal, Akali, or Victor in a team fight. Wait, he got the interruption.
He interrupted it. Oh, man. Canyon. Not sure if he knew that interaction, but... Oh, man, we have a crazy stuff going on now.
We have a lot of crazy stuff.
Is picked up here on Tarzan, too.
All right, let's talk about the first part. The interruption on the R was always there. It used to be a silence, became an R interrupt. Oopsie from Canyon. Now the bot side of the map.
Okay, here we go. First hero's entrance, gonna go wide as Hoyt, super low, is gonna be taken out. Showmaker with no mana as well. Nuggery trying to go 1v3, but he cannot, as Chovy is going to execute him, and Showmaker just desperately trying to make something of a bad situation is also taken out. Actually a fantastic point, something that we may not have thought of until seeing this. Let's get as many active items as possible. Hoyt, big knock up here as Toby is getting 2v1 in the mid lane, and now Griffin have to disengage, and here comes Nuclear looking for that big engagement. The knockup from Lehens is going to keep him away.
They're going to keep chasing. Can they get out?
Can they get in range? The big shock blast is going to hit him, but it's not the right target, and Sword, meanwhile, is just easily
behind and kill. So actually, Griffin out way more ahead than perhaps the gold illustrates. And Damwon are going to have to do some outplaying in the next fight to make over, or to get over what has been a bit of a wayward
advantage up there in terms of pushing onto that turret. Both top laners with TP. And here we go. Canyon trying to get the drive-by, cannot do it. And they're going to engage here onto Lehens, but in goes the charm as Hoyt is in a lot of trouble. Showmaker able to get that taunt down, has the burst damage, and actually kills the Olaf. Before he can do much of anything, Shock Blast is going to go wide, and Damwon not willing to go on the chase. They pick up a kill, but Infernal goes to Griffin.
And Griffin's jungle kind of laid out.
Feels nice to get the ultimate positioning for the Galio's Heroes entrance as well. Just have that extra second, unseen and fast getting into the back line. It's a cool idea.
It's just a new meta. We've seen so many different choices. Poke doesn't land from Nuggery. We see Chovy on the bottom side. He's going to be scouted by this control ward. That's enough to lead Damwon to exit the pit.
Just trying to be sneaky there. You can actually just head straight into that brush with the shuriken.
Put him back and releashing the Drake. That Kance is not doing anything. A little bit of CS is coming the way of Griffin. More farming of the tier is going the way of the Ezreal, and there's no corresponding things that are scaling on the side of Damwon in terms of item power. First thought is no.
Does seem that way. TPs are coming in as Toby is now spotted. Shock Blast goes wide, and now Griffin thinking about taking the Mountain Drake.
Tarzan split, though. They have no smite on the bottom of the screen.
Looks like Canyon wants to come and burst it down, and there it is. The ultimate here from Viper. Going to be just fine. Canyon, kind of an awkward spot, waiting on the lead.
What's going on there? Damwon just say, well, how about starting Baron? And Canyon's almost dead from the Baron.
And he might just be dead here. Toby, oh, he's looking for the snipe. He has to wait, and Toby gets the execution. Hoyt should be going down here as well. A double kill to Toby. Let's just add more numbers to his KDA, why don't we? As he picks up two on the backside as a desperation moment. Trying to rush down Baron with double Mountain does not pay off.
Redemption actually forces him to opt into Kali damage. Brilliant was that interaction there. Now it's Griffin on Baron. How can Damwon Gaming do anything to stop them? There's no smite here.
It's just Sword versus 3 to zone them away. They know the rest of the team is right behind them. Particularly Lahens for sure, but there you go. Baron does go the way of Griffin. You mentioned the mistake or the super play. Felt like a bit more of a mistake there, but Griffin immediately capitalized.
Canyon was just machine gunned down. Rework on the latest Ezreal build does make him much more of a sieging champion. Pop out the ult, the enemy has no health bar. Pop out the W, the turret has no health bar. A nice 1-2 punch.
He's kind of strong, for sure. Viper agreeing with your current assessment of the Ezreal. Here we go. Elder has spawned. Damwon, though, not ready to take a fight just yet. Looks like the TP is down for just a couple more seconds here for Nogri, where it's up for Sword.
4 stopwatches on the side of Griffin. Only person without one is Viper, and he's Ezreal with Summoners and QSS. But given that, so hard for a combo ult. You'll take one pick, but forcing a stopwatch surely has to be the start of that play. Ult doing about a third of Nuclear's health bar, and that's with some magic resist in his build.
I can try to get back some of that health here, eventually.
Nice thing is, if Damwon Gaming can recreate what Genji did in that second game yesterday, they got 3 Mountain Drakes, so they can at least trade objectives pretty damn fast.
You can see that happens immediately. The second they see Griffin move towards that Elder, Damwon come up to the Baron. And they're going to threaten it here. Lahens has to be careful.
They check with the Redemption. They know that they're not on Baron, as you're laughing about the Redemption again.
Yeah. It's not Lahens with that one.
Look at this Baron explode!
Disappear! Sword trying to come from behind. Down goes the Chaos Storm. But it is going to go the way of Damwon Gaming. And here comes Nuclear into the backline, but he immediately disappears. As all their DPS should be gone now. Big taunts here from Showmaker, but immediately Viper is going to cleanse that one. Toby and Viper just tearing apart this team, as well as Canyon on the top side. Everybody except Nogri will be dead, and Toby, he wants it. One more Q and a flash, and there it is. The clean ace goes the way of Griffin.
The clean ace goes the way of Griffin. Damwon get the Baron from their incredible Baron damage. You can tell Nuclear was watching those Viper highlights recently because he thinks he's going to swoop in and recreate the pentakill. Not to be. First one down, no damage behind Damwon with Kai'Sa dead, and Griffin will win game number 1.
Took about 40 minutes, a bit of a longer one, but Griffin all the way through seem to be in control once again. They will take the Nexus down for the 8th time in a row up against Damwon Gaming. Damwon Gaming still looking for that first win, but Griffin this time around will say no.
It's their 15th win in a row on the 2019 patch since the start of their Kesper Cup. And they're going to feel pretty solid about this game. Again, I had a lot of issues with their draft because it seemed like a return to some of the drafts we wagged our fingers at in summer season. The very scaling drafts or a bit off-center drafts, the Redemption Olaf.